20 years old. The Cars franchise will be turning 20 years old in 2026. That's insane to think about. This line has been running for this long, since 2006. With those 12 cars diecast, all the desert card back. We had no idea this main line would continue on this long. And the fact that it has remained this popular for this many years, despite the various downgrades and like issues and distribution, like all of that stuff, despite all of those problems, the diecast line has still remained strong. And I think part of the reason for that is because the amount of characters they keep re-releasing. It's just really cool, like so cool seeing these characters on a newer packaging versus when they were first released, whether it be 2006, 2007, 2008, like any of those older years. We can really look back and say, wow, that character's been with us for quite a long time. Winford, Bradford, Rutherford here is no exception to that rule. Hello everyone, welcome back to another review here on the channel, and today we're going to be reviewing Winford, Bradford, Rutherford for the 2025 mainline. That's right, this will be my first 2025 car I review, which, can I just say, 2025 is already shaping out to be a better year than 2024. Now keep in mind, I actually didn't hate 2024 as much as some other people did, but by re-releases, 2025 clears 2024 and 2023, and even 2022, I might add. So that's really awesome. We're getting a lot of Cars 1 releases. We're getting some new GRCs, new Hollows finally. Well, we released Hollows from 2010, but still something exciting for the Hollows line. So yeah, a lot of exciting things to come. But first, we're gonna focus on Winford, and let's start with the packaging. So as you can see, we have this nice card art. I believe this is the same card art I've been using since he was first released, which I believe was in 2007 actually, yes. 2007 he was released in the Supercharged line, which is pretty cool. So they're using the name, with the name tag, the diecast itself. He was in the first Cars movie, so good job Mattel. We have Dave Alternators or Dave Apex, Sally, McQueen, Fillmore, Billy Oil Ginger, another classic piston cup racer, and Sheriff. So yeah, they're re-releasing a lot of the classic piston cup racers like Billy, Claude. They did Aiken and Todd last year, well, this year technically, but I mean the year isn't over yet. So yeah, they're definitely pandering to more of those Cars 1 nostalgia people, which I'm not complaining. I don't have a lot of Cars 1 releases, and I'm trying to slowly get my piston cup racers in, so this was certainly a nice add to the collection. But enough of all that mumbo jumbo, let's get Winford out of the package. Alrighty, so here's Winford out of the package, and he's actually looking pretty good. So let's show where he appeared in the first Cars movie. He's actually one of the more prominent piston cup racers because he was the one that Chick slammed into to cause the big Danica 400 crash, which is actually kind of cool. Well, not that he crashed, but the fact that he had a little bit more prominence compared to someone like, I don't know, like Ernie Gearson or Johnny Blamer. Like, you know, some of those like other piston cup racers that are a lot more harder to see in the background. So the fact that he got some screen time was kind of cool. So for his releases, he was first released in 2007 in the Supercharged line, and then he was released on the Motor Speedway of the South Side, which included all day 6 piston cup racers, including the Real Deal Mac iCar, as well as a light tire launcher release. He got a rubber tire release as well in 2010. What else? Oh yeah, he was released in 2013. And I think he actually in 2019 Blue Desert. He was released, but under the name of Bruce Miller, and he even had Bruce Miller's card art, but you know that it was Winford being released, not Bruce Miller. And then in 2022, he was released on the Red Riders line with the white behind the blister. And now for 2024, he's also being released on the the Red Riders line. Sorry, my bad. I keep getting those two confused because BB, RR, alliterations. But anyways, yeah, he's being released this year for 2025, which I'm not complaining. I never got his original release, so the fact that I have it now is very helpful. So let's take a look at the review of the diecast, shall we? So he has this kind of like confused expression, like, who the heck is this rookie? He's probably confused as to why McQueen's passing him a lot. But he does have his headlights, which are all stickers, I believe. Guitar, because he has a 64 on his left headlight. We have his little grill, which signifies a mustache. With the RPM logo, nighttime backfire supply. It also stands for revolutions per minute, so that's pretty cool. And you have a little bit of the air coming out of the end, which is always a nice touch. I always like that. And unfortunately, my Winford seems to have like some sort of paint bubbling around the hood, which is so weird because a lot of my other physical razors with this model don't really have that. So looks like I've been getting a lot of like quality control bad ones recently, I guess, but they're not too noticeable from a distance. He has the black outline around his windshield. We have the blue wheels with yellow trim. Now keep this in mind because for a lot of physical racers, they did not have to trim. They just would have the color of the wheels and that's it. They would just call it a day. Like for example, Manny Flyover here. Actually no, they did it on Manny too. Okay, Manny's a bad example, but what else? Oh yeah, McQueen, yeah. So he's supposed to have a red wheels with a yellow trim, just like this. But he only has red wheels, which is close, but he's supposed to have the yellow trim. So, yeah, but I don't really put that on a lot of Pacific races. For like Winford and Manny, I think it was also the only two that actually got the trim treatment. Sorry guys, my camera's struggling to focus. Of course, we have the Pacific sponsors here, which look grainy, as per usual, but I mean, they aren't horrible, but better than Kevin Shipwright, I'll give it that, but maybe not as good as the Chinese versions. But what I do like here is the color scheme. The blue, the yellow, the like orangish red color. So I do like that color scheme quite a lot. How it kind of flows in and out like a wave. Kind of ending at the sides here. Pretty nice. You have the 64 with the little exhaust coming out of the 4, which I do like. I do love it. I love these Pizzica racers. They always, even though they're simple, they always have these kind of additional add-ons to make this paint scheme a little bit more fun. You know, you can see a little bit of the winds here, which I actually thought those were chips, but no, it's supposed to be like down on the paint job. You have the same RPM logo we saw on the hood. We have the windows here, which actually have the black around it to represent to kind of have it be a reference to like how NASCAR cars are actually done. So it's pretty cool. The 64 on the roof. Got a little chip, not chip, like real black marks. We have this window bars, which actually do molded in yellow and blue, which is pretty cool. Kind of transitioning from the yellow to the blue. We have the RPM logo on the spoiler. And on the back, we have RPM, nighttime backfire suppressant, and the spokes that hold on the spoiler. It looks like mine has a little yellow chip. That's not what I like to see, but it's not a big deal. Like honestly, like for these, I can easily paint them, but it's still very disappointing that quality control is not the best. Hasn't been the best on all the cars I've received lately, but it's fine. The GLC Jackson Storm and Miguel pack, they were fine on like no chips. But anyways, we have his taillights with the 64 being on the left taillight, being because it was the sticker, the RPM logo. Oh, sorry about that. This side is pretty much the same. And here is the base. T35 base. I believe the 35th week of 2048 factory. This is what it says. But yeah, that's what does it for Winford here. A nice physical base. I do think Thailand did them fairly well. Of course, oh, let's do far, let's do back end. But yeah, he's okay. Like, I think the only thing with mine is with the quality control. But I think again, that's just mine. That's not really on everyone's copies. But yeah, I do wish the quality was a little better. But anyways, let's compare them to some other models. We have Dux and Diagostino. Pretty cool. I do like Dux a lot. I think he probably has the best expression. Pretty cool. Here's Brush Kerber, another yellow racer. Yeah, his expression is also different. They didn't add the bottom eyelid like they did for Winford. So it's a little bit more strange, but still cool. Yeah, this is one of the sponsors that did not make the Jump the Cars 3, which is a little disappointing, but you know, you can't have everyone, I guess. Here is Manny Flywheel. Yeah, different expression too. I think all four have a different expression. Have different expressions, which is pretty cool. Let me see if we can get all of them in a shot. Yeah, there we go. Let's move up the camera a little bit. Yeah, they all have different expressions, which is actually really appreciated because when China did them, they were just clones of each other. They had like the same exact expression. So the fact Thailand was switching it up a little bit, even if not by much, it's very much appreciated because You see Manny's eyebrows going on like this. Winford's right eyebrow is raised. Dirksen is like completely symmetrical and kind of a brush is kind of similar to Manny's, though not quite the same. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So I do want to show off the alternators. Of course, this is the Chinese version. The Thailand version will be slightly different. Yeah, pretty much like if you're a racer of this model, you would have this exact expression copy pasted throughout. So I mean, I do like the say what you will about the Thailand's decals, but I do think given the different expressions, actually is what saves this model. And also, I am noticing that the China models, the China versions of these guys are a little bit more lower compared to this Thailand version. Yeah, I don't know, something looks off. Not off, but like looks different for sure. They're a little bit more higher up, like a little bit more stable. These look a little more wobbly. So yeah, before we go, I do want to show off this baby the pedal, and this is a factory custom fake, by the way. This is not the real deal. I mean, it's not horrible. It's pretty good for a fake. The expression looks off, but you can tell how much the sponsor changed from this to this, which not a fan because this dude looks like Dennis Suarez from a distance. Like honest to God, if he didn't have the all people logos, I just think he looked like Dennis Suarez. Because of course we basically had way too many like green, blue, purple elections, and we definitely need more colors like this, like yellow. It's only one yellow election, George Newman, which, yikes, and Cruz technically, but yeah, the fact there was only 2 yellow elections and 2 red elections is insane, of course. But anyways, that is all for Winford's review. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more upcoming content. See you all next time. Until then, this is Joe Quick Tire signing out.